Hi everyone, welcome to English for Hotel Business. This lesson is about the introduction to hotel. Today topics, we are going to learn definition of accommodation and types of accommodation, hotel organization charts, and hotel departments and its classification. Let's start with the definition of accommodation. As we learned from the previous lesson, accommodation is under hospitality industry business. Our course is under accommodation sector. Accommodation or lodging. You will hear very often about the word accommodation or lodging. It is under hospitality sector. For the guests or the people who stay away from home to stay overnight, can be one or more than one nights. Accommodation includes youth hostels to motels, economy to mid-market, luxury, long-stay hotels, and service apartment or resort hotel, or even the business just like Airbnb. I think many of you have heard about Airbnb that can be part of service apartment. Types of accommodation depends on the target customer and also the budget, environment, atmosphere, services, and facilities. Here are some types of accommodation available all over the world. Hotels is one of the main accommodation that people traveling around the world stay. Next one can be hostel, homestays, vacation rentals, camping and recreation vehicles, service apartments, or cruise ship. Alternative accommodation includes houseboats, tree houses, caves, igloos, and ice hostel. And igloos, when you go to the North Pole or the South Pole part of the world, it is the place where people live in a very cold temperature. Hutongs in China, farm stays, hosted experiences, and tiny houses. A hosted experiences can be part of the accommodation as you join the exchange program. For example, you stay in the house with a host parent. This is also kind of hosted experiences. And here, for more information, I would like you to study about types of accommodation mentioned in this video. It is a very short video, but there are many types of accommodation in there. So, this is a classwork due at the end of the class. So you need to submit it on time, all right? You just open it. I'm going to give you a link. Open it, watch it, and listen to it. Then make a list of all accommodations mentioned in this video. And for more information, please study from any other sources and write a short definition or explanation for each type of accommodation. Now, let's start talking about hotel. As we know that hotel is one of the main accommodation for travelers traveling around the world. I would like to show you the hotel organization chart in a different size. In here, this is the hotel organizational chart for a small property. As you can see right here, starting from the highest level, the owner and general manager. The main departments of hotel in a small organization are front office, F&B, and housekeeping department. This organizational chart is not that complicated at all, according to the size of the property as I mentioned. The front desk attendant, waiter, and corporate owner, and also trainee work together. As we know the relation of the chart right here, not only one single department can work only one itself. The relationship between one and another department are needed. Not whether it is small or huge organizational chart. Next one, this is the medium organizational chart for hotel. The general manager or GM is in the highest position or in the highest hierarchy. And as well as you can see the departments right here. The room division department, engineering, security, HR or human resources, food and beverage or F&B, sales and marketing, and accounts. Right here, comparing to the previous slide here, the bigger size of the organization, of course, there are many more departments. So they differentiate the department clearly in order to have an effective operation. You might question that, how about engineering or maintaining or security department for the small hotel? It is possible for them to be included in some department. For example, executive housekeeper department. The housekeeping department can be in the security can be included in here as well for the small one. And this one, the more complicated organizational chart represent a huge hotel organization, a huge size of the property. As you can see right here, there are so many departments and sub-departments under each main department. But again, general manager is the highest position in a hotel organizational chart. All right. As there are many departments of hotel, there are 4 core departments of a hotel, which are housekeeping department, front office department, food and beverage service department, and food production department. Why 4 of them are core department of a hotel? Because the 4 departments, they interact directly to the guests to provide service and satisfaction to guests. Let's take a look at a brief definition of each department. The first one, the housekeeping department. Housekeeping department, as you know, housekeeping, they are responsible for cleanliness mainly. The department is a standard crucial part of hotels' day-to-day operations. Day-to-day operations means they need to work on it 24 hours a day. Essentially deals with cleanliness in all areas of a hotel, not only in guest room, but in public areas such as swimming pool, fitness room, garden, and also every part in a hotel. Next one, the front office department. The front office develops and maintains a database of guest information. A database means date of checking in, number of the party who are going to stay in a hotel, number of nights, any special requirement, things like that. And also provide guest services and make sure that guests satisfied with the service. The key functions or the key main job are about reservations, guest services, check-in and check-out guests. Let's take a look at this side. Food and Beverage Service Department, or shortly it is F&B. F&B provide a quality serving of meals and drinks. It is also a combination of the excellent customer service to create an unforgettable dining experience for guests. It is also a day-to-day operation as well. F&B Services Department. Guest can be a hotel guest or can be a walk-in guest. And the last one of the 4 core departments is food production. You need to differentiate the difference between F&B service and food production. In some hotels, they are under F&B department. Food production, as we know, the word production means produce. So this department produce food for the guests. So once when they produce food, the food and beverage service, they are going to serve food or meal to the guests, right? Food production, or commonly referred to kitchen department, and as I mentioned, involves the food production or process of food production starting from purchasing, checking the stock, store foods, ingredients, and produce or cook food for the guests. When we talk about hotel departments from the organizational chart and the 4 core departments in the hotel, I would like to suggest you the classifications of hotel departments. As we learn, there are many hotel departments, right? Let's take a look again. Okay, the room division, engineering, security, HR, F&B, sales and marketing, and account. So these departments, they are classified into 2 main classifications. Here, the department which generate money. See? Money. Right here. Money. So which departments generate money or profit income to the property? They are a revenue center. The revenue center or the profit making department. The department that create profit or income to the property or to the hotel are reservation, concierge, communications, F&B, and housekeeping department for the laundry sector. So, reservation, concierge, communication, F&B, and laundry provide service to guests, and guests pay to these departments. So it costs profit to the hotel. The reservations department, as we know, reserve the room reservation. And then guests need to pay for the room, for the deposit and full payment to reserve the room. Next one, the concierge. The concierge is the staff, but not a receptionist. Not a receptionist. Concierge is in the, like for example, 5-star hotel. There is the separation between reception and concierge. Concierge provide some more information that the guest needs, and also helping them to make the reservation for the restaurant, for the transport or vehicle reservation, about the night club, night show, for example, to provide more services, not about only room or hotel services. Next one is the communications. The communications, guest communications can be like guest service agent to provide any emergency matters, and the hotel will charge the guest for the extra service. So that is why they are under revenue department. F&B. F&B, as we know, the product, we learn tangible product, right? So F&B department sells what? Sell drinks, sell food, room service, banquet, and also minibar available in guest room. The last one, laundry services. Product is laundry service, and then guests need to pay for the extra service because the services provided by the hotel, but the extra services does not include in the hotel room. So this is a revenue center. Reservation, concierge, communications, food and beverage, and housekeeping for the laundry services. So of course, these are the departments which make profit for the hotel. In contrast, there are the departments in the hotel which need the money to invest to provide service to guests in the hotel. Right here, the cost centers. You need to remember the two classifications here, revenue center and cost center. The word cost means what? When you go shopping, you spend money on it, right? So the cost center department is the department which spend money on something. Let's take a look. The first one, front office. The front office department, how front office department is a cost department. Because what? Because the hotel needs to pay for handling mail, faxes, messages, and local and hotel information. they need to spend lots of money on these kind of activities. Even they sell room, but they need to spend lots of money on these expenses for corporation. The second one is a housekeeping department in cleaning activities. Previously, a housekeeping department in laundry service is revenue center, right? But for a cleaning activities is a cost center or cost department. Because what? Because the hotel needs to be responsible for cleanliness activity, and under these activity hotel needs to spend time and also money on what? On cleaning, the chemical cleaning substances, the cleaning equipment, for example like vacuum, the special substances for the cleaning the mirror, for example, in both guest room and public area. The third one is the guest services. Guest services only giving the information but no service charge. No service charge. And security. Security and engineering, which provide safety and loss prevention. So of course, again, hotel needs to spend money on CCTV, for example, the special camera for 24 hours for safety, right? The construction, which is safety or which is safe for the guest. It can be the security card. It can be the special chemical substances when there is a fire, for example, and also fixing, maintaining air condition in room. They need to pay lots of money on it. All right. So right here, we learn the first two classifications of hotel department: revenue centers and cost centers. Now, there is another two classifications of hotel department. We learn about F&B, account, HR, engineer, housekeeping, right? This is another classification, that is front of the house. Front of the house, house here refer to what? Refer to hotel, all right? Front of the house. So the department which work in front of the hotel, what are they? Front desk, concierge, bartender, restaurant staff, duty manager. They need to meet guests when guests need help. And valet. What is it, valet? A valet is a staff who takes care of guest car. This is a car key. This is a car key. So in the luxury or 5-star hotel, when guests bring their own cars and then park in front of the hotel, I mean the hotel parking lot, then the valet is a person who's going to responsible for the car, cleanliness and safety. All right. The front of the house operation at the hotel usually refer to guest facing operation at the property. You will hear the word property very often in our class. The property here refer to a hotel. All right. So later on, when I mention the word property, When I ask you what does property mean, you need to get it and can tell me. Property is hotel. All right. And again, the department which communicate, interact with guests or guest-facing operation. To keep the department running smoothly in order to serve guest satisfaction and also to maintain the property's reputation. The front of the house department usually provides services to create the first impression that guests will have during the stay in a hotel. First impression. This is very important. So that's why these are hotel front of the house department. Front desk, concierge, bartender, restaurant staff, duty manager, and valet. So I hope you can imagine in your mind. And now, in contrast, there is front. So of course, there is back of the house. Back of the house. So we can guess what is back of the house department. Back of the house usually work at the back of the hotel in the office and do not have interaction, do not have communication, or do not have guest-facing experiences. They are also called what? Unnoticed by the guests. But they do the main department and also important department which help the organization successful. But they work at the back of the hotel in the office. Here, see? Housekeeping. Without a housekeeping department, there is no cleanliness, no guest satisfaction, right? Housekeeping, laundry, engineering, information technology, internet connection, computer system, sales and marketing, finance, and human resources. All right. Now we know back, front of the house, and back of the house. All right. So for this lesson, we cover definition of accommodation and types of accommodation. And do not forget, there is the assignment, classwork, that you have to watch a video and finish it at the end of the class. Then, hotel organization chart starting from the small one to the huge one with various departments. And various departments are classified into the different classification, revenue and cost department, profit and expense, front and back of the house. Front, guest facing, guest interaction, but back of the house, just like supporting staff. But all of the departments are necessary and work well together in order to create the smooth and successful operation for the hotel. Now we are here at the end of this lesson. You can review it anytime that you want. And I hope you learn and understand more about hotel industry. This is the end of the lesson. See you later and thank you so much for your attention.